Alright. We are in the endgame of a monster's expedition. We have... I'll show you the map. We have a few islands left to do. A few exhibits left that we haven't found. Like less than 10, I think. And then we've got a bunch of snowmen. Snowmen friends that we have to try to figure out how to get to. Also, there are fewer and fewer people playing as good as Kurt. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Ooh. The Kraken. Alright, so we've got an easy path this way and a hard path this way. Let's go easy path first. Big log, small log. One big, one small. We can cross... Maybe look to cross... Here, here, here with the small log. So... I think maybe like this to vault the small log over. Now... The question is... How do we... Because, like, I need to get here to push the small log, to tilt the small log over, or I need to, like, remove this log. I need to remove this log, but I can't. Oh, wait, I can do that. I can just roll the big log into the small log, right? And then tilt. That knocks it over from the standing position, making space for me to get behind it and tilt it. Cool. Very, very cool. 3 small trees. And we want to cross to the east? What is this tree even used for? If we can get to this square... I guess if we make a raft here, we can get to this square and then use this tree to cross. I think that's probably what it's going to be like. So we vault this over, make a raft here, and then hit that. And then this raft, can it go anywhere? Even if I could get an obstacle here, it would go this way and get stuck here, and then I don't have a left or right obstacle to push off of. So probably this raft is just done. I don't think it's used for anything. All right, our first exhibit. So these exhibits are like monsters in the future are almost like archaeologists studying humans that are long extinct and trying to figure out what these items are used for, and they're usually hilariously wrong. Easy release jumper. Unlike monster bodies, human bodies tapered abruptly just above the thorax, then ballooned out again to form the head. The head-neck size difference sometimes caused humans to become trapped in woolly jumpers. Hence, they engineered these easy-release versions. The jacket, cardigan, nice. Okay. Is this that simple? I feel like this is not that simple. Like, we might need to use this short log to go there, right? And this makes a raft? This will make a raft somewhere? But where? That's also tricky. I guess here? Yeah, here to go this way. Let me reset this. So what if I knock this over like that? And then... Does that do anything though? I still can't recover this. I can't get to this square. I need to get to I need to get to this square and then like have the tree in an upright position, then push it up. Then I could roll it here and then tilt it this way. So we're gonna try to somehow accomplish that. How can we do that? Maybe like this? Maybe like this for now, and then maybe eventually we can get a raft to this square. We can get a raft to this square, we can push this back up maybe. And then enter this island from this side. I'm not sure. But this looks like we're meant to get this here somehow. Maybe this raft will eventually come around. This looks like we need some help. Gotta do this, vault that, roll this. And then what do we do with this though? Oh, we roll it like that. Wait, what? This, and then we roll that. Nice. Yes, okay. But I can't push it down right now. I need to get back to this island somehow and push it upwards to create that bridge. Very cool. Off we go. I think we're probably gonna end up in a place that we've already been before, right? I bet we'll end up in like that. Oh. It comes all the way over here. This island is like a hub. This island is like a hub that has like rafts going everywhere. I had a raft going west, I had a raft going north, I had a raft going east, I had a raft going south to this snowland. And then there's also like 3 rafts just gathered here as well. With a snowman on this island. Which I don't know how to get to yet. Okay, so where should we go now? Oh, okay, here we go. We come back to this, do the difficult path, and the difficult path will allow us to knock this tree over, which will allow us to continue onto this island. That makes sense, right? How to do this? This is kind of tricky. How are we gonna get this over? This game looks nuts. It is, Brown Cow. It's super nuts, but it's also really, really fun. We've already finished the base game, and now we're doing like optional endgame stuff. And it's really, really challenging, but I love these sort of puzzle games. Okay, so it only takes one small log to cross here or here. But this log is stuck, right? Like, it's either gonna go there, or it's gonna get stuck in this corner. One normal way I usually get around that is like by having a log here, lying down, and then vaulting it over, kind of like this, but this goes in the water. I could actually like do something like that too, but none of those get much closer to the solution. I want to check. So there's a hint system in this game too, where it will tell you, like for these islands, it'll tell you where the log in the water should end up being in the final solution to give you an idea of what solution you should be going for. I think it should be just one here or one here, but it might, I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of raft solution as well. Maybe I even need to use this like this way somehow. I can't really imagine how, but let's see what the hint says. Yeah, okay. So the hint says it's, as I expected, it's one log this way. So one small log horizontally this way. To get that, we will need it to be standing upright, either here, here, or here, or here. So I think the way we're trying to do it is something like this, where, oh, I got it. I got it. So look, if we use this to vault, this setup to vault this log up this way, do I have it? I might not have it. Then it would be in the right position where we could come over here and then like tilted in. But right now our problem is we can't get back onto this side. The way to get back onto this side would be to go here, reset this island, take a raft all the way down, and then teleport back to this mailbox, and then we'll be on this side. We need to get back onto this side without resetting this island, right? But the other problem is, after we vaulted over, how do we get our physical selves into this square? Because if we try to cross up, if we try to move up afterwards, it'll roll this log up into this upright log that is now on this square, and it'll knock it over into here, and then we can't get above it to tilt it back over. But like after we vaulted over, we have to somehow find a way to get back into this area. I have an idea. My idea is, so we're doing this thing where we're making the raft here. My idea is maybe can we set up a log on this destination island where we can push this raft back up and go back up this way that we're sailing down right now. That would allow us to switch sides. Again, the whole key here is trying to switch sides. Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe, right? Where was that place? Here? We vault it. It's in the right place. We go teleport back to here. We reset this island and try to find a way to get a log right there. Which looks kind of difficult now, doesn't it? Oh, man. Okay, what if we reset this island? I don't know where these logs went. These logs made a raft somewhere else, didn't they? Oh, they made a log. They made a raft here, which went up. Maybe that's good. Can I go back up now like this? Where does this take me? It's not on the same line, so I'm not sure if it takes me to the same place. But, looking hopeful. We're not getting blocked off yet. No! No, it takes me to somewhere else. So this one line, this one column difference, this would have sailed all the way over here. We could have pushed off of this tree, got back here, and then come back around where we need to be. What about this? No, this just makes this raft here, which then what about here? Is there anything that we can like bring a log over this way? Maybe. Hold on. Oh no, that's not right. Yeah, that's hard. So close, right? If we could have gotten that like one space lower. No, it's not. The stump is also an obstacle. Do these rafts help us at all? I just need to figure out a way to get an obstacle here. Like if we could roll something into this and then... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So if we could... Let me try this. I have an idea. Right, if we could sail with that raft back down here, reset the island. Can we like... I can't... I wanted to see if we could get one of these logs to be a bridge here. Oh! We could use a... Ah, I wonder if we could approach this island from the north, then we could knock this log over, roll it in, tilt it up into standing position, tilt it into standing position here. And still wouldn't be able to do it because we can't board the raft. If there's a log on this tile, no matter which way it's oriented, we can't board the raft. But we could we could get a raft here and then push it down and then okay. Oh wait, one last try. I still don't see it. I still don't see the actual solution, but oh, it's not gonna work, right? Because wait, where did that log go? Oh, that raft is gone now. This is getting really convoluted. I'm gonna probably move on soon. But that's tricky. That hard route looks so tricky. I might even be just making this way too complicated for myself. What if I come back to the island now this way? And if I reset, where am I gonna reset to? I'm gonna reset to the south side of the island or the north side of the island? I wanted to reset to the north side of the island, then I can make a raft here. Nope. Nice try. Nice try. Okay. Okay, then. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not know. That raft goes south. So taking one last look at this, do we have any other viable ways of getting to these islands without going from this side? Doesn't really look like it. What about this corner? Like if I could get a raft to this corner, I could push up and go here. Maybe if we could access this island. Is there a way to access this island? Maybe here? Seems very difficult. Hey Lucifer. Is that up to date? I don't think that's up to date. That's February. That's from February. I haven't actually posted a new one for March. Not on Reddit, but it's like Malena, power buffs like Malena, Morkvarg, Malena, Morkvarg, Carrick Frigate, I think. Here, let me see. Maybe I can real quick launch up Gwent and get a screenshot for you, Lucifer. Give me one sec. No trouble. It's okay. Okay, one sec. While it loads. But yeah, if I remember correctly, power buff is like Malena and Morkvarg, discard version, and Carrick Frigate. I might have changed Carrick Frigate. And then power nerfs. Oh, Ulula. Ulula's for buff coordination tool. These three are all buff coordination tool candidates, like top 3 or 4. Then provision decrease, also buff candidate tool. Alzer, Reuven's Treasure, Land of a Thousand Fables. For nerfs, Idara, Musicians of Blaviken, and Brothens. I think Nilfgaard Assimilate is going to get overbuffed. It's already very, very strong with and then it's getting like 4 different buffs. Especially the Duchess Informant going to 4p. I think It's gonna make Brawlins too good, so I would vote to nerf Brawlins. Reckless Flurry, some Chinese streamers are advocating to vote for Reckless Flurry provision buff, which I like. And then we're nerfing Renfree and Slave Driver. So that is that's our votes this season. I'll put that on an imager somewhere. And Shinmiri's Balance Council for March 2024. And then the stream elements. Let me see if I can update that command real quick. What are your thoughts? Does that look good to you? Custom commands, balance. Okay, so the command should be updated now. There you go. All right. Happy to talk about them a little bit if you want, but we're gonna go back to Monsters Expedition. Okay, any way to get... Where did I end up using these? I don't even know where I ended up using these. Oh, wait, no, I used them to go this way. I ended up using them to go this way. It was like... You can jump on this rock, right? But there's a gap here? So, like, you go this way... And then this way? No. This really can only go here, or this way. Wait, what? Okay, let me undo enough before I restarted the island for the first... Oh. Teleported all the way back here. So we went here. So yeah, we had it like this. How did I end up doing that? Oh, I see now. It was like this, roll it here, tilt it this way. No! How did I do it? Wait, what? How did I do it? If I just roll it up this way, it won't work, right? This is the most promising. And then, like this. And then I did it like that, and then you could knock it over this way. So, can I get this over here? Is the big question now. Can I get this over here? Doesn't look like it. If I could then cross back onto the rocks, maybe. Then I could knock it over, roll it in. Yeah, maybe. But I'm missing like a log. I'm missing a log here. Or I'm missing a way to get back onto the rocks. I wonder if the hint tells you anything other than going to the right. It just says going to the right. It doesn't say anything about going to the left. Also, there's a tree here, so it almost looks like we're supposed to come from that island. Okay. We've really done a big detour, or big... yeah, big detour from trying to figure out how to get to this island. We'll go take a quick look at it again. But, like, in order for me to cross, I have to do something like this. Oh my god. This is why I shouldn't just leave it all up to theory. I should just try it sometimes and just do the action and see what happens. Oh my god. That was like 20 minutes. 20 minutes of overthinking. detour for something that's completely not even necessary. I'm so sorry, chat. No think, only do, yeah. I thought at this point, I was like, okay, if I just get to the other side of this island, then I can go tilt this all the way in. And I was like, if I do this, then this is lost. But then there's this. This is now in the right position. It's not standing upright, but it's also lying down horizontally, which we can still tilt. Okay. No think, only do. We smork. We smork from now on. We only smork. Okay. We just smork. We just start smorking. We smork. Smork there, 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 smork. Easy. Oh my god, I didn't even see where it was gonna go. The smorking actually worked. Smork, smork, smork. How do I smork this one? Vault over. Okay, here we go. Tilt it up. Use it as a. No, that doesn't work. Okay, what about this? And then what? We can make a raft, but like I can't do it this way. This doesn't work. We can make a raft, but it doesn't go anywhere. I need to make a thing here. A small small log going here, but it has to be horizontal, or it has to be a raft. There we go. Just small. Okay, nice. So this loops back around. Cool. This area is done. Sweet. That was actually really fast. Our smorking actually resulted in a really, really fast solution. Okay. Let's go back and smork our way through that snowman that we found at the end of yesterday's stream. This thing. I have an idea of what to do here. So yesterday, at the end of the stream, we were trying to find a way to get to this snowman in the center of these rocks. And we found, like, there are these, you can walk on these short rocks, right? And there are these short gaps, these small gaps in between these rocks, like say here, that we can fill with logs, like we did with this one, to cross on top of the rocks. And we want to find a way to get inside this center area where the snowman is, where it's kind of hidden by the clouds. So I wasn't sure if whether we should be trying to maybe, like, there was multiple possibilities on where to cross into the center area. If we had a small log here, we could cross from here into the center area. But there's also this, the small log here, we could cross from here into this. I mean, it's much easier to get a small log here than a small log here because there's nowhere to roll. There's no obstacle to stop the log from rolling in a vertical direction. If I'm rolling it up, it'll go here. If I'm rolling it, I can't even roll it down because there's a blocker here. So I think it probably means that we have to go this way. This is the end. We could get this log maybe here. And then we have to figure out a way to get on top of this area, which this log maybe connects here. Then this could connect this. We've already got that in position. And then we have to find something to fill this with, maybe this log to fill this with. And then here, we already said we could fill this with that. And then, so it's gonna come all the way around, and then we're gonna somehow get on top of the rocks from the top left corner. Which would be like this, but I have to figure out how to do that, right? We use this log in the water to get this, to knock this over, but then we lose this log. And I don't have another log that I can put here. Like, I can't bring this log here or this log here. I think it's impossible. And then even if we could, we'd just be short a log, because we need all the logs to fill all the gaps. But I gotta find a way to get on top of this rock without losing this to the water. So like this one, we could just do like this, and then like knock it over like that. But then how do we get this one? Okay, we can do this. But this is not the right position. So... and then if we tilt it up this way, we can't get it out. We can't get it out anywhere from here. So maybe we need to vault. Maybe we need to do this. And then vault it over this way. This should be good. So... no, how did we get that? So like this is great. We can roll it up to have it in this horizontal position. We like that. But before we do that, I need to get this log into this position. How the heck did we do that, though? Because like, this is not good. Okay, maybe... what if we did this? Oh no. What if we did this? No, this is still bad, right? Oh wait, this is bad too. This is lost now. As well. Does it have to be that way? How did I get this here in the first place? I knocked it over this way and then rolled it up. Can I like undo that? Somehow? Yeah, I can undo that. Right? And then we could do it like this. There we go. There we go. And then this is not lost yet. And we do this way and then roll it up. Okay, so now we're on top of the rocks. Right? Now we're on top of these rocks and we need to bridge this gap. So we need to do it with this one. We'll vault it over to save it. Then we can, well, we could tilt it like this, but then it's stuck again. We can't like, we need to offset the parity. We could do that, push it over, get it into this mailbox, and now the parity is different. And we roll it all the way here. Okay. How do I roll it back? Now I need to roll it back into this position with the stump stopping it. We could do it like this, and then it will be in the rolling position. There we go. There we go. So now where are we at? Now we're crossing. Now we're talking. Look at this. And now we're here, and we can get into this square from above the rock and roll that into position. Hey, have you got any power-ups in this game? No. This is not like a Metroidvania or anything. You don't get any new skills. You just gain new knowledge on mechanics, on how to manipulate these logs in certain ways, to control them, to get them to go where you... to roll them or tilt them or push them to where you want them to go. So, my thought is, now we have access to the rocks all the way until here. And we actually can go, like, we can go all the way until here. We need to get this here. But because it's like, there's nowhere to, we can't roll it this way, and we can't roll it this way. So I think what we need to do is we need to leave this on its stump, and then when we come to the rock, the top of the rock here, we can tilt it onto this rock. And then maybe just slide it in there? Let's see. Woo. Nice. Okay. Got three trees left. This one is an exit tree. 3 trees left. So now we're on this square. We need the small tree here and the big tree here. Okay, that looks hard. How do we get the big tree here to bridge this gap? It has to be knocked down in a vertical position. This stump is going to prevent the log from coming in this way. So we have to, like... we have to get the log in a vertical position, like here, on these 2 tiles. And then somehow access this tile and slide it up into here. Then come all the way around this side and roll it in to this spot. So we could do that. Go there. And then what? I think this is bad because now when we come in from this side, we're going to vault this log over to this corner, and then it's going to become unrecoverable. So I think we have to knock this log over first so that we can come here, jump on this stump, come down this way, and then drop down. That looks good. That looks really good. And then I need the small log here, right? So if I need the small log here, I gotta roll it now before I roll this big log in. Ooh, okay, okay. So now we've made our way all the way over to here. And now we need to just bridge this final gap, and once we jump on this, we can get into the center. So now I just need to get... Wow, the smorking is actually working. I need to get this into here. We just go all the way around. We run all the way around, come this way. Push that in, and then... Oh, snap! Okay, so we could get on top of the rocks from here now. Because this is like a halfway point, but I want to do the whole loop. I want to do a victory lap on here. This is cool. Start from the top left, jump on the 2 logs, get on the rocks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs, 6 logs, 7 logs, 8 logs, 9 logs, 10 logs, 11 logs to get us onto these 2 rocks so that we can drop down to the right. That's awesome. And we got the potted flower snowman. Oh, that's the symbol. Hey, hell yeah, GG. That's the symbol. That's the symbol of the snowman already being found, is that their arms are out. Okay. Now we know. I wasn't sure if there was a marker to show whether a snowman had been found or not, but you see this one has like no arms, and it's also under a fog, so we kind of know that we haven't found it yet. And then where's the other one that we had found? There were only 2 others. There's one like over here somewhere. In a snowy area, I think. This one. This one. His arms are out, and then... this one. We have 3 now. Okay. So where are we going next? There's an exhibit here. We could go for this. Okay. This island. I remember getting stuck on this island before. Okay. And there's just this 1 gap here, or this 2 gap this way. But the 2 gap is... I don't think it's a 2 gap. I think we gotta go with the 1 gap here. Like this, we gotta get the small tree here or here, but it seems easier to be here because this this center lane, the center row is relatively open. All I need to do is get this small tree to be standing upright or lying horizontally down on the center row somewhere, and then I can tilt it in. And what do we do before? Like this tree, it can be knocked down this way and then rolled this way, but right now it's going to go into a corner, which is really bad. If I do this, I can stop it there, which is good. And like this is already very good for us. But, and if this big log wasn't in the way, we would be able to just get it through and go proceed. But this big log is in the way, so like, how do I get this big log out of the way? After we do that, I thought about doing this, but in this position, it's stuck. I can't roll it to the left, I can't push it down, I can't push it up. I can't even get to the left side to roll it to the right again. So we really don't want it in this position. This is super bad. If I could get to the left right now, I could... If I could get to the left right now, I could, like, push it, roll this into that. That would topple this over. And then I don't know, I would still be stuck. Because I could at most roll this here, and then I wouldn't be able to get from the left side to the right side. Huh. If I did, yeah, so this is stuck again, right? Like, in this position, I could vault this over, which would be very nice. If I was on the left side, but... I guess this is really bad. We already know that this position is really bad. Another way to maybe vault it over, can we get the big log in this position? Where it's like shifted up one? If I roll to the left, it's gonna go all the way here. Unless I block it first. Roll it here. Then, like, I can push it up, and I want to roll it here, but now this is here. I need to remove this, push it back up, push this into... Oh! Oh my god, and then... Oh, that's so cool. Nice, okay. This one, we were stuck on this one for a while last time. Okay. We have to enter this way, right? Where did this island go? We have to enter this way, knocking this over, which is bad because we wanted to go down. This is an easy route. And then there's going to be some sort of hard route to maybe get to this bottom island. What are we doing with these two trees here? Trying to connect this way? I'm not sure what we're doing with these logs. I can make a raft there, but there's a gap of water there. But these two logs are a little bit extra. They're kind of unnecessary right now. I'll probably figure out what we need to do with them later. Almost there. This one... I need help, I guess, to get this one out. So I need it to be upright. I need a log to be upright here. Or I need two logs to be upright here. if I roll this log to this spot, does that work? If I do that, no, it doesn't really work. I can make a raft, but it doesn't help. The raft is, it's one square off. This has to be like that, right? Oh, I don't want to knock it over yet. This first. Rescue this first. Maybe like that? I can make a raft here as well? I can make a raft here and here. They're both just like not in good spots. Okay. I'm pretty sure the solution is this, right? Like crossing here. So we want it to be upright here. So we need it to be like lying down horizontally here. Is that even possible? Lying down horizontally here? Because if it was upright here, but we have no... maybe we could get it to be upright here with also something here that allows us to push it over. That could be one way. The other way we could do is both upright this way. Get both of these logs upright on this square, then push it over so it's lying down horizontally, and then roll it in for a raft on this square. Huh. This is not recoverable yet unless I use, like, even here it's not recoverable. So I have to get it like all the way here to be recoverable. That seems so I have another idea. What if I did this? Would this be crazy? Oh. So I was able to get one of them in here, but it's in the wrong orientation. The problem is I can't get back to the left side. Oh, actually I can. Still no good. Okay, what about my other idea? My other idea about like a log here. Right? Like this. That might work. I need to rescue this log first. Ah. But if I rescue this log, like I immediately lose this log. That's such a problem. Oh no, we roll it this way. Oh, but how do I get over to that side? Everything is just slightly wrong. It's just slightly wrong. I can't access this left side to roll it away. But then it's also... This is also... The parity of this is also a little bit wrong. Damn. I think the only way to get a log standing upright by itself on this tile so that we could tilt it in here is if it was standing upright on this tile. and we were able to get a log here to tilt it this way. Because we can't have it roll and stop rolling on this tile right here, right? There's just no way to do that. So if it had to be standing upright on this tile, that means it had to be vertical on this tile, vertical on this tile, lying down vertical on this tile. Can we do that? No, because it's lying down horizontal on this tile. Lying down vertical on this tile needs to be rolled in, or standing upright here. Standing upright here, that's also super hard. It would need to be... I think I need a hint, because none of the solutions that I'm envisioning are working. Well, maybe this just eliminates the single log solution. And what it means is we need a double raft solution. We need a raft... We need to have, like... standing upright here, then lying down horizontal here, and then rolling it in for and both logs doing that. That might be feasible. Like, we can do that like this by itself already, right? It's just a matter of now the question is how do we recover this? Okay, I have an idea. We vault this tree over to this tree. Oh my god, that's genius. Oh my god, that's so genius. And now we know that from the starting position of this right tree, we can get to here. Oh my god. That was a good one. That was actually a really good one, and we didn't actually have to use any hints. We just deduced the possibilities. We eliminated the possibility of a single log and figured that we had to end up going for a raft, and then figured out how we could get both of these horizontally this way to roll them in. Rabbit hutch. This cost-effective rabbit habitat is capable of housing up to 3 medium-sized creatures at a time. Unfortunately, when humans reached inside to check on their rabbits, they would often pull out knotted handkerchiefs, bunches of flowers, and unfeasibly long ladders instead of their pets. Aww. Have you guys seen The Prestige? Really good movie, by the way. I watched it for like the second or third time recently on an airplane, and those poor doves in The Prestige, man. It was like a magic trick. There's a magic trick where they like basically kill a dove within a cage in The Prestige. It's very brutal. So I was able to make a raft here, which then would connect these two islands. But does that do anything? I'm supposed to use this to go south here? Okay. And then this island, I guess you would try to make a raft somewhere? Maybe like here? I can't even see very clearly. Yeah, this is okay. This is getting... This doesn't do anything. We kind of have to just do like this, right? Okay, I'll be right back, 1 sec. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break, and then we'll try to tackle this. This looks hard, though. Be right back, guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're back. Okay, so let's see if making that raft does anything for us. How do we make that raft? Is it like this? I mean, it allows us to cross directly, but we don't need to cross directly. What we need... Oh... No, that still doesn't really work. I was thinking if, instead of making the raft on this tile, what if we just made a long vertical log, a 1x1 vertical log here, 1x1 vertical log here, combined together to become basically a 2x1 vertical log, and then we rolled something like all the way here. But we can't because it'll hit this stump and then make a raft on this tile. That's got to be what these two are for, right? What if I could have this tree be lying down this way? Then, would that do anything? It's still really difficult. What the heck? Okay. So the way to do it, the most obvious way to get a log here to cross would be to have these two logs make a vertical bridge. No raft, just a vertical bridge here. And then we cross from this side and just knock this tree over. Oh, but even if we knock the tree over, I can't shift it down. I can't tilt it down because of the stump. But maybe... Okay, if we could enter the island from this side, we could knock the tree over this way. Then, I don't know, like cross over this way, roll it here, then come all the way back around, tilt it up, then that's how you're gonna do it. So, but how? That's still so problematic. That's still super difficult. Because we would have to have, because after we knock this tree over and it's in the lying down right position, oh no, we could just come over this way, jump on the stump, jump on the log, drop down and push it over. So we just need this somehow. We just need this. If this won't work, because I won't be able to exit to the left, I would have to exit down. So we need to go back up here and figure out, if I come to this island, stand on here, and reset, I'm still on this side. That's... What? Huh. I need to figure out how to get one of these logs into this standing position so I can tilt it down. Not gonna work. I'm gonna double check something. I'm gonna check the hint here just to confirm that it is a single log this way. Yes, it is. I think my visualization of the solution for this bottom island is probably correct. That we need to get to this square. If we can get to one of these three squares, we can do this island with no other help. push this over, jump on the log, jump down, roll it, come all the way back around to this side, tilt it up, get on this stump, knock it over, tilt it into the water. So I just need to figure out a way to access this side of the island, this corner of the island. Should be doable. How many hints do you get in this game? There's a hint for every island, and then there is a hint for some of the really endgame stuff for trying to find the snowman. There's a hint on the overworld map which tells you like where you can start to find the snowman. There's a snowman. So basically they're saying like there's a snowman nearby and you can use the logs from this island to find a snowman, which I am totally like, I'm just realizing that it's possible. There's something to the southwest here that's really close. If we could get an obstacle here, we could use the raft to go this way. Okay. Detour time. Oh, but if I do that, I'm stuck. I can't get onto the other side. Am I supposed to do it with... But now maybe what we can do... I'm totally getting distracted now. Maybe we can do is we can come back here, reassemble this raft. How did I reassemble? Oh, this one was tricky too. Shoot. I don't remember how I did this anymore. I remember this one being very tricky. Maybe like this? No, because... No. No. Oh my god. This? Maybe like this? Yes, I think that's right. I think that's right. And then this way, this way. No. The trouble with this level... The trouble with this level is that you have to... Like, one of these logs has to be rolled in, and one of these logs can be tilted in. But the one that needs to be rolled in has to be done first, I think. Shoot. Like, this would be great if I could get this one in first. This one has to be rolled in because I'm going to roll it here, tilt it up to standing upright, lying down vertically here, and then rolled in. And this one is tilted up this way, then rolled into this rock, and then tilted up upright, and then tilted in. So, crap. How do I get this one? How do I get this one in first? I need this to be hiding somewhere. I need this to be like in a placeholder somewhere. I think it was here, but I don't remember. Oh man. I've already solved this and I can't remember how I did it. This is the problem. This is, I'll show you the problem. I think the bottom one needs to be rolled in because of parity. I think it's the top one that needs to be rolled in because of parity. Right? Because like that's the top one. The top one becomes lying down here, and then it needs to be rolled in here. So it's just a matter of like, where can I store this bottom tree so it doesn't get in the way of the top one going into the water first? And I thought it was on this tile, but I might be wrong. There was also this idea that looks kind of promising. Oh, wait. It's like this. It's like this. Now it's good. Now we can roll this in. We get both of them on their trunks, but lying down instead of standing upright. Okay, now we've made the raft again on this original island. We're going to sail all the way up. This is going to be in position, and we can push it over to the side. And now we're on an empty island? What the hell? Why? What are we doing here? What the Now we're stuck. Get baited? Wait, no, this is so weird. This makes no sense. Why is this island empty? There's not even a tree here. What? Huh? So, when I came up with the raft, my raft was in this position. And then I went to the left, and now I went to the right, and now I'm in this position, back on this island. Can I go down? If I go down, I go to this rock, and it doesn't really help us with anything. This island looks like it's part of this section, this area. Not necessarily part of this area. It's got, like, this is sandy, and this is grassy. Oh, this is half sand, half grass. It's weird. Okay, I have no idea. Okay, alright, so back to this. Back to this. How do I get a log here? Let me just check the hint. It is a log here. That's what we want. Okay. How do we do that? How the hell do we do that? This log is it's unsalvageable now. Even if we had we would need like a raft on this tile, which we don't have enough pieces for, in order to tilt it back up. Just a log on this tile would not be able to tilt it back up. So we have to find a way of transferring this tree, this short log, onto this stump, so that it's standing upright on this stump. And the way we would do that would be, I think maybe like there's a possibility of vaulting it over. Could we vault it over? That would require us to get this here, which, I mean, it seems impossible, right? You can't do anything with this. You can just do that. Oh. Could we use this to help somehow? Not really. Any way we push down this tree, it goes in the water immediately. This way or this way. The only thing we can do with this tree by itself that doesn't immediately get it stuck is this. And then we could go here. And then my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I totally did not understand this. You can tilt it back up if the log is horizontal in the water like that. But if the log was vertical in the water, you would not be able to tilt it back up because you wouldn't be able to step close enough to it. Oh, damn. Okay. We are in. Okay. Now, what are we doing on this island? We have 2 small and a big. 2 small logs and a big log. It looks like we want to make a raft, I think, here. Make a raft here and have something to push off of so that we could go south and then push west to this island shrouded in cloud. New power-up unlocked, yeah. New knowledge. I just have to remember the knowledge. Sometimes I just forget the knowledge. Okay, what can we do with this? We can do that. And then, like, we can get that in this way. And then... Oh, crap. I have to do that later. Because once I jump off of this log, I can't go back to the right. Like this. Oh, but once I do this, I can't go... Ugh! Okay. Okay, so we knock that big tree down first, right? We knock the big tree down first so that after we do this, we can cross back to this side. And then knock that in, and then we can use this top left tree that we already knocked into the water as a bridge to come back over here to make the raft. And then we roll this up, and then we slide this into position to give us something to push off of. Yes! There's no snowman here? I feel chipped! It's just like a shortcut back to one of these islands. Damn it. Okay. So we did find this exhibit though, with the rabbit hat. Alright, so that at least is done. Where are the remaining exhibits? Oh. Is this post-game stuff? Yes, this is post-game stuff. I finished the base game already, which is to get to this boat. So at the beginning of this game, a boat drops us off here, and then this is like the starting island, and you explore the starting island, and eventually the path branches and forks out and goes a bunch of different ways. And then you eventually make your way to this island in the top left, and figure out a way to get to this boat, and the boat carries you away, and that's the end of the game. You roll credits, but then you can beat the game without finding a lot of the stuff, without being able to access a lot of the islands. And now we're doing endgame stuff, that trying to figure out how to get to every single island, how to get to every single museum exhibit, and how to find every single snowman friend. This is like the optional endgame super hard content that this really excites me, as long as it doesn't get too frustrating, but like it's super fun. I googled speedrun for this game out of curiosity. What do you think the boat-to-boat world record is? Jeez. It's probably like under 10 minutes, I bet. Like there's probably some crazy shortcut that you can do. It's 1 minute 55 seconds. Wow. It took us like 13 hours, I think, to beat the game originally, but we also were pretty completionist. We tried to explore all the difficult optional paths, or like most of them, before we went to beat the game. So when we beat the game, we had already gotten most of the islands that we already have here. Okay. So There's 3 exhibits here. Let's take a look at this one. How do we get to this? So, the other day, we were seeing if there's a way to get... Yesterday, we were seeing if we could get this raft to go down, but I don't think so. It's just no way to make a... There's no way, because if there's an obstacle here, you can't jump on the you can't get on the raft if there's an obstacle here. And if you leave an obstacle here and try to, like, somehow teleport or reset to here, you can't do it. So I think it's probably from here? Or here? There's like a little island here? Like, this is where the fog is the thinnest? But also maybe... No, it's not going to be from here, because this tree is a return tree, it's an exit tree. So I think most likely candidate it's from here. So let's go take a look. So what do we got here? We could... If we made a big raft, we could... The big raft would stop... If we somehow able to push left off the big raft, it would stop here, and then we would be able to sail up. Or we could... Man, it's so hard to see that the fog is so thick, but it looks like there's land right there. And if there's land on this tile, it looks like there is, we could make a bridge here, vertically. We could make a vertical big... It's obvious now. Now you can see the land there. You can make a big bridge vertically with a 2x1 log here to cross over. But this island only has small logs. With 2 small logs, you can't do it. But this island has a big log. What does this island look like originally? This island has a big log. This, which maybe could move it to this island? Because look, when we roll it right now, it goes here. And that's part of the solution for this island to get this here, right? But if it's like, it's pretty close. If I could get like, there's 3 small logs here. If I could get 2 of these 3 small logs, one into like this position, one into this position, horizontally, then this big log would roll all the way to here. It's already lined up. It's right there. I just need to bridge the gap of these 2 tiles. Okay, how did I solve this level in the first place? What we did was like, we rolled this all the way up by using this big log as a bridge for the rolling, and then we made the gap this way. Okay. And here we... Oh, okay, so... Jesus Christ. Is that going to be feasible? So we need one of these small logs here, and then another small log either here or here. So, okay, interesting. So, this log is not recoverable, right? This log I could actually get right here. Oh, there's 2 ways to do this. I could do it this way, too. Oh, interesting. So this log can be easily gotten here, which means we would need this tree to come here, or this tree to come here. Oh, okay. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. How do we get this out? Gotta vault it. Okay, is this already... We can just do that, right? Nah. Oh, man. I mean, the big question now is, what happens when I come back to this island and reset? What happens? This is vertical. Why is it vertical? I pushed it in horizontally. But it's vertical, and I think that's gonna screw us. Yeah, shoot. Okay. So... So I think we gotta do it as some different way. I think we can't have that big log here. We can't have that big log here because it makes this log vertical. We pushed it in horizontally, and it needs to stay horizontal in order for this big log to roll all the way here. So we reset this island. We do what we did last time. Vault this over. Put that there. So now that's in position, right? And then now we cross back over. Reset. I think there might be an issue. But this looks really good. Now we have this to stop it from falling in the water here. And we have this small one to stop the big log from falling in the water here. And if we roll it, it will roll all the way here and connect these two islands. But now how do I get to this island? Oh my god! How do I get to this island now? I can't get to this island from here either because I almost could. If I could get this log either here or here, I could, right? Oh my god. Okay, so we gotta go back to this island. I gotta go back to this island and figure out how to now get this log either here or here. Here looks hard because we would... The way we did the solution where we got it here is we had to roll it with one of the other logs in the water this way. How do I even... Can I even recover this right now? I can't even recover this right now. I need to reset this island as well. I need this log. I need this log to recover this. So, like... I need to roll this down. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what was a disadvantage for me before should now be an advantage for me, right? Oh crap, it goes all the way there. I was thinking if it would roll into the water here, combine into a raft that was horizontal, then it'll stay horizontal after I reset the right island. How do I switch the parity of this log now? Oh my god, Oh no, that makes it unrecoverable again. No. Okay, what if I roll it all the way over here? No, and then I'm stuck here. I can't get into this island anymore once it's rolled there. Okay. Undo a little bit more. So this is right after we vaulted it over. Okay, let's work backwards. What do we need? We need this log to go here horizontally. We need to be tilting it in and not rolling it in. So it needs to be standing upright somewhere along this row. It needs to be standing upright somewhere along this row, which means that we either need to roll it so that it stops on this row. Like this could work, except we lose this log to the bottom. Like this could work. Right, the whole point of this is we don't need a raft here, but we just need that log to create the bridge between these two islands. And then when we come and reset this island to bring this tree over here, we can still walk back to this island once we've got the setup of this big log this way. But we need to do that without losing this. So I need it to be standing upright on this row where my monster is. Which means it needs to be standing upright on this row. Yo, Emil. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. We are playing some big brain puzzle games right now. We just did some Gwent earlier today. So good to see you. Hope you've been well. How's the weather there in Australia? You're in the fall now, right? And it's starting to get colder. It's warming up here in Korea now. Did you know I moved to Korea, right? You're working from home. Nice. Do you get to work from home often now, or do you go into the office still most of the time? Yes, you did. Time flies. Yeah, it does. We're like about to move into our permanent apartment on Monday, and it's gonna be a shit show. So. Not really, but you dictated a little? Nice. Nothing like kind of being your own boss, right? Oh, this is a short rock. So that's how we do it. This is a short rock that we can hop on, and then so we can push it this way, and now we've got it standing upright in this row to tilt in. I don't know if you've seen me play this game yet, Emil. Probably not, but it's an indie puzzle game called A Monster's Expedition. Very cute, surprisingly relaxing, but also huge brain. If you go for the 100% at the end to finish everything. But the base game, very relaxing, easy, chill, cool mechanics, very funny lore as well, where like these monsters are like archaeologists looking at human history and trying to figure out what these things are. This is like hundreds or thousands of years after humans go extinct. Like this heart-shaped heart. There was a rise in online surgery tutorials and medical influencers that led to a boom in amateur human surgery. One popular procedure was heart augmentation, which transformed the complex asymmetrical human organ to look more like a neat cartoon heart. And that's what this is, a heart-shaped heart. Okay. So what were we doing? Now, okay, cool. So now that we reset this island, this is still in place, allowing us to cross back to that one. And then we can do what we did earlier. This looks so interesting, like this little pattern. These two little logs prevent this big log from rolling into the water, and it rolls all the way over to this side. And we can cross back now. Holy crap. Okay. And there's a little teleporter here too, and we've unlocked like the new area, and hopefully this will go all the way up to these exhibits. All right. Okay. So I think probably we're going to the west. Then we can make a raft this way, which allows us to cross into this island. Oh, and it's a snowman, but I can't get to it. Boo. It's teasing us. But yeah, Emil, it's so good to have you here. What's been new with you? Have you been going on any more trips to like LAN tournaments and stuff? Holy! Hey Lucifer, welcome back. This game has 95% positive reviews on Steam. Yeah, puzzle games, good puzzle games at least, tend to have really good reviews on Steam, and just like overall, because I think like the puzzle game genre already self-filters people who don't like puzzles. You're going to the U.S. and Mexico in a few weeks. Oh, that's awesome. Where? Which cities? And what is it for? Damn it! I feel like a couple people I know are going to the U.S. Right after we left. Like Gulo told me that he was going to be in Seattle this year, and then Lorcana is holding, Disney Lorcana, this trading card game, is holding one of its tournaments in Seattle in September, and like people like Tia, maybe like Spessy might be there. There's like a possibility, but like we don't live in Seattle anymore. You're going to Los Angeles, CDMX, Tulum, San Miguel. What is CD? What is CDMX? Okay. Aw. How do we cross north here? Mexico City is CDMX. Oh, okay. Ciudad de Mexico. Oh. So this would have been a crossing, except there's a big rock in my face right here. We can also do this. I guess what we could maybe do is like... No, that'll be lost, right? I think... How's the Gwent scene in Infinity? It's better than I expected. It's still active. Yeah, it's still active. There's still a lot of players. The queue times are still fast. The thing is that for my stream, though, I'm in a weird time zone now. Like, I'm in Korea now, Asian time zone. I stream during the day in Korea, which is like literally the 8 hours of sleep that Europeans take. Like, my stream, the possible time I can stream, I don't usually stream 8 hours a day, but the possible time that I can stream is from like, it's from like midnight to 8 a.m. CEST or CET. And yeah, so the audience for Gwent is obviously mainly European, so it's been hard for the stream, at least. Like, my viewers and subs are way down, but on the other hand, it is primetime US, my stream hours, so I don't know. We'll have to see how things go, but the streaming situation is not great. The player base situation is still fine. I'm still really enjoying playing Gwent 2, and the balance council for Gwentfinity, it's noticeably Russian dominated. So like on the pro rank, over half the players are Russian speaking, according to GwentData.com. Over half the players on pro rank, like out of the 2,800 players that they can see from the API, over half of them come from Russian speaking communities or countries, and they dominate the balance council decisions. Like Nick R and Metallic Danny and P-Star, they, for the past 3 balance councils, they've gotten all of their votes through. Like 100% of their votes have made it through the balance council voting. And they're so popular that they can even make 2 sets. Like Nick R even makes 2 sets of balance council sheets and just allows his voters to choose which set they prefer, and still all of those votes go through. And just for like a comparison, Reddit is trying to make a coalition for English-speaking community to push through like some changes, and the number of people that participate on the Google Form survey for the English-speaking community Reddit coalition, it's like the highest number of votes for any given card is like 25. That's the, like, that's roughly not necessarily the number of people that that participate, but like the card that gets the highest number of votes, like 25. And then a streamer like Nick R or Metallic Danny will do a similar Google form with the survey, and their highest votes is like, I don't know, like 300 or 400 or something like that. So it's like on the 10 to 15 times more scale, which makes it a little bit frustrating when it feels like your vote just doesn't matter. It's like completely overwhelmed. But that's democracy, I guess. And their decisions have been okay. They haven't been perfect, but they also haven't been like terror bad either, in my opinion. Can we maybe just make a raft here? So this tree... There's no good spot to roll these things in. Like, I was thinking if we could make a raft this way, but like I can't roll it in the water this way. If I roll this here, I can make a raft here. I still can't get past this though. I didn't know this survey existed because I don't use Reddit as much after the API changes. Yeah, it's called BCT, Buff Coordination Tool. So to me, one thing that I want to explore for this level is maybe just something like that. If I can make a raft here, I could just walk across. But the main problem with that is going like this. This, I can't roll it anywhere. I would get stuck here. Like, if I knock this down horizontally, I can't take it anywhere. What if I did this? This also can't really do anything with it, right? It also rolls into the water like that. Like, they're a lot more flexible vertically because they can use each other's stumps as a blocker. But if I have two vertical logs, how do I even use them? I could get one here, but I can't get one here. Can I get one here? Would it be possible to get one here? It seems very... No, it doesn't seem possible because we have to roll it from the right. You'd have to roll it from the right, and you can't roll it from the right. There's no space to. Can you combine two big tree trunks to make a mega raft? Yes, you can. Like, I just did it, I think. Oops. Like, I did it here, right? Like, you get a mega raft. Big raft. But this doesn't help me get over this rock. So, I wonder if there is maybe a way for us to use these as one vertical, one horizontal. Could that be a thing? One vertical, one horizontal. Like, what if we did this? No. Cut the left tree to the right and the right tree down? Hey, Mako. So like this. That could potentially do something. I don't know what yet, but something. I don't think it works. Because like it does that, right? But you can't bridge this gap. And you can't walk like this. But something, that's a decent start in terms of an idea. Like that gives us that gave us a way to get this log here, which we couldn't do before, or we weren't able to do before. I'm trying to visualize, like, would there be a possibility? There's obviously there's one possibility where if we could get a big raft this way in this spot, that could work, but it's very difficult to manipulate the position of this log if we knock it over horizontally, and once we knock it over vertically, it can't be changed. But that's one possibility if we think there's some way to do it. And then, like, with vertical rafts, if we could make a vertical raft here, but I think that's also impossible. think it's impossible because, like, we can't push this up from the trunk, and we can't roll it in from the right because all the land is the same. It would just get held up. One vertical, one horizontal. One vertical, one horizontal. If I got this into this position and I rolled this to the left, it would go all the way here, which is also not helpful. Can we push the left log into the space and enter the tree from the left side or the right? I'm seeing this game for the first time. Hey Mako, glad you're checking the game out for the first time. Your question is, can we push the left into the space and enter the tree from the left side or the right? I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but I think this is what you're asking. When the log is vertical like this over the water, and it's a single log and it's not a raft, you can only enter from the ends of the log. You cannot enter the log from the side. Like here, I guess this monster is incapable of hopping over. You cannot enter or exit from the side, unless it's a double log combined into a raft. Then you can enter from the side. And that's the main problem, right? If you could enter from the side, this would just be a bridge. This would just be a bridge if you could enter from the side, but it's not. Cut down the left tree to the right and push it into the gap of the island. Right? Like this. Yeah. You can't do this. Or you can do this, but it's not enough by itself. You would need to be able to... You would have to be able to get this tree into this position as well, which we can't do because we cannot push this log from this stump. Normally you can push the log a little bit. For example, if you did this and you rolled it this way, and now there's no stump in the way, you can like shift this big log back and forth, up and down, like that. Okay. Now, in the gap of the island, near the right tree. You're talking about here. This spot? Also, like, if you push this tree, if you push the left tree down towards the right, you cannot push it. You're talking about here. This is a rock. This rock doesn't allow us to proceed. It blocks the path here. And this spot needs 3. And we only have, these logs are only 2 tiles long. Let me do this. Is this any help? Is this helpful at all? Like, I almost think something like that looks kind of... Like, if I could roll this here, that would be so good. What if I did that? Oh. Okay. Still not right, but... There's that physics where, like, it'll fall off the log and get shifted a little bit. That helps vault this log over. And then we're kind of stuck. Like, this has to either go in the water, or this has to go in the water. No, wait. What about this? No, it can't. It's not strong enough. No. Left tree cutting it to the right, then push it to the middle into the... You can't push it. You can't push it. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't push it. Push it in the middle into the gap of the island. This is the only way you can push it at this point. Then the right tree can be sent forward. Sent forward as in like here? If I could get this log into this position, lying down, I could vault this tree over to connect this gap. But I can't right now. I don't see a way to get this tree into this square. All right, we're gonna ask for a hint. We're gonna ask the game for a hint. Oh, okay. How do you do that? So what the solution is, it's combining these two logs, not into one big raft, but like you're combining half the log. You're combining half of the big log and half of the other big log into a small raft that basically makes us a 3-tile bridge. How do we do that, though? I don't know how to do that. So in order to do that, I think you need, like... Fudge. Alright, so, like... Like, obviously, then I would have to push both logs vertically down. But I think the way you do that is, like, once this log is in the water, you can't get a log here anymore to this spot. Because you'd have to push it through this spot to get it to this spot, and then it would just combine into a big raft that's only 2 tiles long and not 3 tiles long. So you kind of have to... You kind of have to get this piece in first, I think? But how would you get this piece in first? Oh, I'm so confused. Like, that skips a spot. Yeah, maybe just Smork. Hey, One Way. Welcome back. One Way, we finished that big stone maze thing from yesterday. From the end of yesterday's stream. This one? That was pretty cool. Look at that, it's beautiful. Woo-wee. And then all the way above on top of these rocks. And then over here. Made a decent amount of progress today. Okay. Left one to the top, bottom one down? Yeah. So this one makes the most sense because we can push them into each other. I'm still trying to figure out how we get one log here in this position, though. Without falling into the water in this position. Oh. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea, chat. You do, like this, but not really, right? What the idea is, like, one log like this, and this, if we could find a way to shift this log up, like this, but if we could shift this log up one, so that it was, like, balanced halfway on the land, here. Then we could push from the left. It would domino effect. It would push this log, roll into that log, and then this log would roll here. And then we could push that. So that's gotta be it, right? You saw on the VOD? Nice one, thank you. So I think what we need to do is we need to set up a log here on these two tiles. Set up a log on these two tiles, and then set up a log on these two tiles. And then get our person on this tile. Roll this log into this log, which will push this log here, and then roll this log into this base, and then they'll combine. That's gotta be it. It's just a matter of how do we set it up. Okay. Maybe like this? No! Foog. Okay. I don't have to knock this down yet. I think this is first step. But I think knocking it down here is really bad because I can never get under it to push it up. How do I get one here and one here? I feel like that's gonna be the way to do it. Like, how do I get these logs to stop rolling on this column and this column? Okay, so this column is relatively easy because there's a stump here. So anything rolling it from the right to the left, I can basically get this into position. So I guess the question is, how do we get this one? Let's just reset. So the question is, how do we get this one into this column? Oh, well, one way could be to like roll it to the left first, roll this here, and then roll it back with this blocking now. Oh, and the stump is the savior. The stump is the savior that stops this log from rolling off into the water. And now we have the setup that we want. Holy crap. Oh my god, this was so tricky. This was so tricky, but we got it we needed the hint to tell us what the final solution layout was, but we got it. That's so cool. Rolling the logs into each other to give you like extended reach. Because the problem was always when the log was on these two tiles, you couldn't reach it with your hands, but you could reach it with the help of another log. Hey, Coffee Comfy! Glad you're able to catch the stream today. I know you were asking for more Monsters Expedition the other day, right? Yeah, it looks very simple, very neat. Yeah. Hey, Marquetez, game looks great. Have fun, Henry. Thank you, Marquetez. Hope you're doing well. We've got two small logs here. We need to cross here this way. Which means it needs to be like standing upright. Yeah, standing upright on this tile. How would we do that though? Standing upright on this tile is that even possible? Maybe not. Maybe we're supposed to make a raft here then. Like lying down and then rolled in. That looks more possible because it's then standing upright here. Standing upright here, lying down this way vertically. It still looks very difficult. Okay, let's try a little bit of. It looks ugly. It looks super ugly. Okay. I have an idea. I think basically what we want to do is like have it standing upright here, and then also a log in the water this way so that we could shove it in from the top. Maybe. Wait, do we have a square here? No, okay. I was thinking if we could just like combine a raft on the land. If we could combine a raft on the land, that would work too. That seems bad. This looks like not good. Could make a raft here, but so with like we can very easily get the, not very easily, but somewhat easily get the top tree into this standing upright position. What can we do with the bottom tree? We can't do anything with the bottom tree by itself. This is a dead end. And this is a dead end. Because this gets rolled into the water or rolled into the water on the left, which is even more useless. And then this doesn't work. So this bottom tree needs a lot of help. How do we help it? Once we get to this position, this bottom tree is also like we're forced to push this bottom tree down, which is not good. But like what, we can't really do anything else with this tree. We can't put it here. We have to put it here and roll it down. But is there something that we can do before that? Oh, I can jump to this. That's a small rock. I don't know if that helps though. I don't know if that actually helps us. I think you can throw down top tree using bottom one from the start position. You saying knock this tree down from the top towards the bottom so that it just chop down this way, but that doesn't even help us that much because it would be in the same position as this one. This is a tall rock though. Can't jump on that. Yeah, both of these logs seem very locked. They both seem very locked in, like very restrictive. You can't do too much with them. When they stand next to each other. Okay. How do I get them to stand next to each other though? Because I have to, in order to stand next to each other, I have to make it to the left side over here to push this upright. And I still don't really see how that helps us. We're going for this vertical, right? Push top tree to the left and then log bottom tree. Hey, Semicree. Log bottom tree to the right. Log bottom tree to the right. What? Are there new mechanics that I'm not aware of? Log the bottom tree to the right. But there's a rock there. Push top tree to the right. Okay. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. We can roll this here. If this was here, right? If this log was here, we could roll this into this position. That's got to be the solution, because it's too difficult / impossible to push it from this column down. So I think that's what we go for, right? And then we can do this like that. There we go. There we go. That works. Okay. We've got this that connects back to this. And how... we need to figure out how to access that snowman? We need to figure out how to access that snowman? Is that from maybe these trees? This could make a raft. This could make a raft in a couple of places. But where do we push off of? Oh. Okay. So, I think what we would do is we would make a raft here. We'd make a raft here by rolling these trees over. Oh, that was so fast. By rolling the trees over, and then if we can make a raft here, we can just walk on this raft to get to this bottom half of this island. This is a problem because that's going to make a raft this way. I have to figure out a way to change this parity so that it... There we go. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. You made a friend. Summer hat lady. Snowman. Nice. All right, we got a few snowmen now. I didn't get any of the exhibits though. How do I get here? I still don't know how to get there. Do these rocks help with anything? Not really. Maybe you sail to here from here somewhere? Or I was still saying, like, maybe you can sail from here from the top, but I still think that's really, really difficult. There's also more stuff here. Jeebus. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I feel like this one looks... I have an idea of what you can do. Like, maybe you can roll a log this way down, stops at this rock, and then you come here and just tilt it in. Right? Or maybe you can just use this log initially to go here. But I think this is possible. It's in the way. This bathtub is in the way. So I need it here, which I need it standing here. I need it standing on this tile, which means I need it standing on this tile. Which means I need to like roll it onto this. If I could roll it from the top onto this, I just need to get behind here. Dang it. Can I get it lying down in this position? Maybe? How did I end up getting it there anyways? Yes! There we go. shoot, before I push it though, before I push it, I need to knock this tree over. Then roll it this way. Then roll it backwards. Woohoo! Okay. Huzzah! And then now this tree connects back to this island. Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool. You think this small log can be used to connect here, but you can actually go backwards and connect here, which branches to another path and helps you get to this path anyways. Okay, okay, so where did... This is a whole different section, right? This is not the section that we were working on before. The section that we were working on before was this. Now we're getting to this, which maybe can get us here. But maybe not. Maybe its own dead end. No, don't go back there. Okay, 2 big logs and a small log. So we maybe could do it with 1 big log this way. What happens if I do this? It makes a raft. And if I do it the other order, it also makes a raft. This would vault it over and then make a raft. That's not good. We do this, it pushes this down. If we do this first, it lies on top. And then I can jump on it. Oh my! Oh damn! Okay, that might have been the first time I've ever seen that mechanic. Whoa. We have 2 logs in the water already, parallel to each other. Then the big log, it doesn't. If only one of them is in the water, it'll combine with them, or it'll like shift itself and move. Hey Hugo, today's Gwent looks different. Yeah, we played some Gwent earlier, but we are playing Monstrous Expedition now. Big brain puzzling time. And with 2 logs floating in the water, it supports its weight on both sides so it doesn't fall in the water, and then we roll it to get to this position. That's so crazy. Okay, 2 big logs and a small log. We're going down to the witch. What is that? Is that a witch? Like a witch hat, but with a beard. Wizard? Wizard. It's a wizard, wizard snowman. Okay. So maybe the crossing is here with 1 big log? What can we even do? This is kind of stuckage. This is kind of stuck. We can roll it up. This one, we've got a couple things we could do with this, I guess. In order to get to this other half of the island, could I get this log here in this spot so that I could walk past without knocking this over? Yes. That handy? That might be pretty handy. I think we have it. I think we're making a raft, a big raft right here. That log will help us save this log from falling into the water, and then we can push it like that to make a big raft, and then get to this island. Hell yes! You made a friend! The old wizard snowman. Okay, we are just cranking out these snowmen. There's an island up here that doesn't seem to have a snowman, but it can build a raft, and we can maybe try to build a raft here that sails west that goes to this island. Okay. reset this. See how we can maybe... Wait, what is this? Can you make a raft on the same island but on top? The thing that we just did? So like make a raft here? Seems more difficult. If you could make a raft here, we'd sail left and we'd go here, which we've already been. So I think it's not really fruitful, even if we were able to do it. But just eyeballing it, it seems very difficult because this one, how would you get this log into this position? If you knock it over to the top, you're not going to be able to push it up because of the stump. If you knock it over to the bottom and you roll it to here, you're not going to be able to get underneath it to shift it up here. And even if you were able to shift it up here, you can't get to the right of it to this square to roll it to the left. Right? And if you roll it to the left, it would end up here and not here. So yeah, a lot of problems. I think it's not viable. It's not a thing. Okay. So the original solution had these two both in the water here as a raft. Which was something like this. Could I maybe go a different way? I could roll it up, but then I would need a second one. This tree is like useless. I can't do anything with this tree. It's on a corner. I can either knock it to the left or knock it down. Both go into the water immediately. There's no way to get like there's no way to come onto this island from this side to knock it down this way. And this log by itself seems, well, like, let's see what we can do. We go all the way around like this. Why was the original solution a raft? Oh, I don't know. You don't really need it, right? There we go. I don't know why I had the raft there. I'm not really sure. Maybe... Hey, Rabbit. Welcome to the stream. We made so much progress today, by the way. Definitely check the VOD if you haven't if you haven't been here. We've been playing for a couple hours already. We found a few more snowmen. We got more islands. Made a lot of progress. There's some really tough puzzles today. We finished that snowman with the big rock spiral thing. Okay, so the only way we can really recover is like this. So what this tells me is I need to use this log to block temporarily so I can stop it in this column so that we can recover it. And now what I basically want to do is like switch the parity of this so it's standing on, I want it standing upright on this tile or this tile so I can do the same thing to this. And we don't need to push that in right away. We need to figure out how to do the parity thing first. So maybe like that? then... Yeah, this would almost be right if I could get back to this side. If I can get back to the left side of the island now, which I can't, then I could tilt this to standing position here, come around, tilt this to standing position here, come around, tilt this to standing position here, and then we would roll it in. One way I could maybe make it to the other side of to this side of the island is if this log was vertically in here. But if this log was vertically in here and I tried to do the same solution, it would roll this log all the way here, which is weird. It's already good. It's already good. Okay, so we just roll it from the bottom instead of from the top. Alright, cool. Glad I saw that before I read your chat. Hey, teleporter. Okay. What is this? I mean, this makes it seem like we just want to go this way, but what does that even do? Okay, maybe what we want to do is we want to get this log here to this tile so that we can go to this island. Can I do that? There we go. And then... Oh, is this how we get to the carnival place with the merry-go-round? It is! Oh my god. Finally. I was so, like... I had exhausted all other ideas on how to get here. I thought first I thought here, sailing down, then I thought here, going up, then I thought here. We did some really extravagant things to get to this island, and I thought maybe we could sail up from this, but it was from here, from the east, the whole time. Shinmini. Shinmi stare. So, I think we're looking at maybe 2 horizontal logs this way. Roll that into that. And then... we need a parity offset. There we go. Roll that into that. We use this mailbox as a parity offset. Gold dentures scale model. This full set of 18-karat gold dentures was abandoned in a Nottingham taxicab. Despite the value of such a rare precious object, the set was never claimed. The cab service's only solid gold customer strenuously denied ownership, stating that she preferred to use human dentures when dining. Huh? Okay. What does that mean? Solid gold. The cab service's only solid gold customer. That human? Maybe they could. Maybe humans could make themselves out of solid gold at one point. I'm stuck. I can't move now. What about this way? This big log is most likely not the solution, because I can't push it anywhere. Most likely what I need to do... Fudge. And this just puts it right back onto the stump, which is a problem as well. I think it's going to be the single log going here or here. Because the double log, if it's a double log solution going here or here, I have to open like this. And once I open like this, there's just no way to salvage that, right? It might still be opening like this, but it means that the solution is this, is a small log here. And so what is my... what's the problem? If we could get this log to stand upright on any of these tiles, any of these 4 tiles would stand upright. So one of these 3 tiles, basically. That would be wonderful. I think this will not work. We tried this already. It doesn't work. I think this way. The easy way may to be make a raft, but maybe you'll need the big log later. May to be make a raft. By like there. Yeah. Huh. That does seem like a little bit wasteful, but we'll see. We'll proceed for now. Like this. Now, is it a problem? The only solution that I see, these are all gaps of 3. Except here. So this is a small log and a big log, and you can't make this gap of 3 because this third tile is too far away to get any of the logs there, right? The only solution I see here is getting this small log right here and then rolling the big log in, which actually is quite easy. Right? And now you can go this way, like that. That's cool. So it makes me think we had the original solution correct for that first island, because we kind of needed that extra... we kind of needed that extra log there to make this solution possible. If we had done that... if we had done the previous island with only a horizontal log here or here, this solution of this island wouldn't have been possible. Okay. So we've got an island to the east and a south. And to the south, but I don't think we can really get to the east very easily. It's pretty difficult to get to the east one. It would have to be a single log sideways, but we can't tilt it this way. And then like this, we can't. It's going to be pretty much impossible to get anything to stop here, right? An obstacle there to stop it. So I guess we're going south. And if we're going south, maybe it's like this? Nice. That works. Raft to turn the corner, and then get into this side. What? Shoot. There we go! Smork! No thinking, just smork. Brute force, except You get it on your first try. A merry-go-round. I wonder what they will call that. We've got 3 small logs. Now there's seems like there would be many ways to do this, because you could go here, here, or here, or you could make a raft and use the 3rd log as an obstacle to push up on. I need to examine the map real quick. Where's the last? Man, the last post box is far. So like, we should be going to this island. It's got to be this one. It shouldn't be like some weird sailing thing, right? Because like, even if we could go here, it doesn't really allow us to change our direction. What can we do with this log? The rightmost tree is quite restricted. We can't do very much with it. We could get into the water here, which isn't very helpful. Maybe we could like... we could make a raft, but that's in the corner. That's bad. Making a raft here would also be in a corner, so that's bad. Okay, we almost have this thing that we were talking about before, where like the raft and we just push off an obstacle and go north. This is bad. That's in a corner. What about this? No, it's on the wrong side. That's bad. What about... What? That's not right. What? That's not right either. Okay, let's undo a little bit here. But that was a way for us to actually move this log far away. Like, it made a way that we could move the log far away. But we had to sacrifice a log here in order to do it, so is that worth it? Probably not. Like, we gotta figure out what to do with this log. This log is so useless. I think, to me, it would be like we have to roll a log in the vertical position here. But if we did that, then we can't get behind this anymore. Okay. Damn it. Like, Is there any way to offset the parity of one of these two logs? If we could, because like this one can be rolled here, this one can be rolled here, but they can't be like they can't go here by themselves because of the stump issue. And then without any help, this one is the right tree is really useless without any help. I need to focus on... I can't lose both of these left side logs without using them to assist the right tree. Aww. This one is the challenge right now is we don't know what the solution will look like. Like, is it a single log here, a single log here, a single log here, a raft in any of these three spots, a raft in a different spot where we push off of an obstacle? So I think I may need a hint soon to narrow down those choices a little bit, because I feel like we're currently going in circles. Definitely not a raft to the south. Definitely not a raft to the south. I mean, this is not useful, right? Okay, let's see what the hint says. The hint says a single raft, a single log. Not a raft, a single log here. Okay, so let's work backwards from that. A single log here means it needs to be standing upright here. Or lying down vertically here is also okay. Lying down vertically here. Oh, I got it. I got it now. Oops, I didn't need to do that. So it's like this. What the heck? That's crazy. I don't know if I would have thought of that. You use the right tree just as a blocker. Not like I was too focused on trying to figure out how to rescue the right tree. We don't need to rescue all the logs, right? We just need to use the logs as tools, and this right tree's purpose is to be a blocker to stop this from rolling. This tree this log in the water makes the runway, and then this right tree is the blocker that allows us to push like that. Horse prison. Merry-go-round is a horse prison. Condemned to a lifetime of running in circles while a hellish melody plays, we can only assume that these wooden horses must have committed truly horrible crimes against the humans who imprisoned them. Horrible melody plays. Okay. That's convenient. Alright, here we go. Is there anything back here? Oh man. I feel like if they were really cruel, they would have put a snowman like right here. You know what I mean? Like in this tile. A snowman on land in this tile that you can't see, that's hidden behind the asset of the carousel. They're not that cruel. Okay. We need a double log here to cross. I mean, this is like that. We push this down. And now the problem is... Okay, there's a couple of problems. Double log here to cross could be achieved by rolling it this way. But this... No, let's undo. Would it ever be achievable by pushing it in this way? Probably not, right? If I roll it to the left now, it's gonna roll here, which is bad. It's difficult to recover this log, though. Is it more prior? Isn't it more prior to make a raft? A prior? You're saying make a raft here? To go this way? To this statue? You're right. Because I didn't notice that I had already been to this island. We just want to go here now. We've already been, yeah, okay. No, you're right. Higher priority. Just go to here. I totally blanked on that. Yeah, so... I think it's probably something like this, but I need to get back onto this side, so... I need to do this first. How do I now set this up in this lane, though? I need help with this tree to set it up in this lane. Damn. And the point at which we had help was here. This would help to set it up in this lane. But now we can't get back up here. We can't cross now. Once we jump down, we're stuck. Right? There's no way to get out of here and go around and come back to this side. Right, we have to push the big log to the left now, but once we push the big log to the left and it's no longer here, we lose that blocker. We lose the blocker to push this up. It used to be here, and we could block this log from rolling higher than this row, and then we could tilt it over this way and get it in to make that raft. After pushing the small log, I already tried that, no? Isn't that a problem? Oh, it's not a problem. I don't need to go up. I'm dumb. You know the stream is getting late when... I don't know why. I thought I had to do it before I jumped down. But I just jumped down into this area anyways to push it to the left. Emperor's new clothes. This spectacular ceremonial outfit was created for a powerful ruler. The clothes is so sophisticated that it is actually invisible to unrefined observers. If you cannot see this outfit, we suggest you book a place on the Monster Finishing School package holiday. Hmm. Nice. Okay, and we're back to this mainland area. Nice. Okay, wait, so how do we get here? There's gotta be a snowman there, right? There's gotta be a snowman here. And I don't know, it seems like probably by raft, the closest gap is a 3 gap. Are there any other exhibitions that we're missing? Museum exhibitions. There's 2 here. Let's do these first. Oh. How do we get here, though? Can I just, like, knock this down towards the top? Oh, this tree. I bet I could do something with this tree. This tree is just sitting here, completely unused. Why? So I could cross here, maybe? Or I could... We can roll it this way. And then roll it this way and it'll land here and make a raft. Now we can go up. Woohoo! Okay. 4 small trees. 4 small logs. Man. 4 small logs is like the scariest thing, I feel like. Like 4 trees. It's very rare to see 4 trees in one island. I wonder... Probably not... Well... Maybe we could make a raft here and just call it a day, but it might also be like a 3 horizontal this way. Like this can get a horizontal here. Maybe we make a raft here? Because how do you even get a horizontal here? You can't roll it from this side. So it might be rolled from this side, vertically rolled to here and make a raft here. That looks possible. Right? There we go. That's it. Is there something here? No. Well, there's something there, but no idea if you're supposed to get to it from here. It doesn't look like it. There's no trees on this island. Yeah, so there's no trees on this island. How do you do that? Maybe this is an exit? I need a parity offset here. Could also like knock this tree in maybe to the right, but then I would lose this log. Like if I lose this log, I could knock this tree in the right, and then I would. There's also the possibility of trying to like roll it this way, right, like that. But I still need this log to do that. It's gonna be one or the other. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna be one or the other. With either double roll this way or double roll this way. But it should be this way because I don't think we can free up this space to knock this way without losing this log. What happens if you do this, by the way? There's no way to like soften this up. This is not a thing, right? Where we just use the big log here. That doesn't seem like this. So I need some help offsetting the parity. Shoot. I think I may have... What happens there? Oh. I think I may have offset the parity of this one, which is good, right? This parity is good. How do we get this parity back? It needs to be standing here or standing here. That means it needs to be rolled here. Standing here. Standing here? No. Wait. Standing here means... and this is also dead. So let's restart. This bottom tree can only do this. Can only do this, and then we can do this. And then we could like make a raft. But that's not good. Oh, what about this? No? I don't think that's good. This is still in the right parity now. But we didn't do anything to shift the parity of this one. This parity is still wrong. How can I shift the parity of this to be equal to this? I need it to be lying down horizontally. I need it to be in this position, right? And the only way to get it to this position is when it's standing here. It can't be standing here, because if it's standing here, we'll have it vertical instead of horizontal. It has to be standing here. And in order to be standing here, it needs to either be lying down this way horizontally or lying down this way vertically. Which means it can't be rolled into this trunk. And it needs to be rolled... It's going to be standing here or here. Which means it needs to be rolled like here, or needs to be rolled like... I don't know, like here? It needs to be rolled this way. Oh. Dang. Huh. Am I even on the right track? I think we need to check. Oh, mother. I am not on the right track. Apparently, I'm not on the right track. Ha! It's a big raft. The solution is a big raft. Like, both of these are rafts. Is that even possible? Right? It's a big raft. It's not a small raft on this third tile. What? How can you do that? How can you even do that? Huh? And now this would roll all the way here, which is not good. And what would happen if this was like... I don't even know how I would go about and do it at this point. Like, okay, like this. Oh, okay. Oh my god, that's how you do it. You have to change the... I don't know, where did I change that parity? I had to change the parity by pushing it into this. Rolling it into this is standing on this tile, which is... yeah. Okay. Oh. Wait, no. Wait, what? How did I do this? Yeah. Like, rolling into this is standing on this tile. And then standing on this tile, which then stands on this tile, and then you knock it in. And it's not even a big raft, it's two small rafts. Man! You know, it really goes to show how much of the difficulty is actually involved in visualizing what the final solution's supposed to look like. Because for the whole time I kept working towards a solution that wasn't possible. Which was that, like, one big log and a small raft on the third tile. Advertising Billboard, not billboard? Sugar Flakes. Human marketing departments occasionally experimented with advertising to animals. These peacocks had promotional images bred into their tail feathers, and thus could advertise products to other peafowl each time they fanned out their plumage. Or at the zoo, oh my god. That sounds like a Black Mirror dystopian episode. Do you think that could actually happen in the future? I'm kind of scared that it might. Like, you go to the zoo, and at the zoo, there are just, like, ads printed on the skin of the elephant and the peacock, the feathers of the peacock, and, like, stupid stuff like that. I hope never, but elephants have big midriffs for ads, yeah, exactly. Or, like, on a giraffe, there's a lot of real estate on the body of a giraffe, too. Okay, so where did we end up going? Wait, this was the difficult path. We went... oh. This is the difficult path this way, and we ended up converging back here. Okay. This section was all about, like, making combinations of rafts. Combinations of rafts. Small rafts combining with other small logs in the middle of the water. At the end, it looked like we made a big raft here and went this way and this way with it. Okay, here is still another exhibit. But how do we get to this exhibit? Looks like the exit is here. This big tree knocked over will exit back onto this. So the entrance should be to this island. The entrance is to this island. But it could be from here, or here, or here, or here. Where is this on the map? Okay. There's like an kind of unused piece of log here, but I'm not really sure if it will help us. We can't really use it to make a raft here, right? Oh man, this is getting really tough. Is this the last exhibit that we have? I think this is the last exhibit that we have on the entire map. Oh my god. Wow. But yeah, I really, like... Which island do we approach it from? I don't remember any of these islands at all. How did I get here? I took a raft here. Oh. Okay. Right, this was something that we did yesterday, actually, I think. Hold on one sec. Yeah, this is something that we did yesterday where we made a raft here, right? A small raft here that went up, right, down, left, up, right, down, right. And we arrived at this island. And then it was like we went down all the way around like this, came back around, made this path over the rocks, which then allowed us to go this way. Then we came down this way, made a connection here. And then I guess we must have made a raft here somewhere. We made a big raft here. Pushed off this rock, went here. Yeah. Went here, took the log with us, went here. Pushed this log off to go this way. And then we had the raft here for a moment. And then went up, and there's the raft. And then we did this whole section with this. That's where we ended yesterday. Okay. So... Fudge. So fudge. I don't know which of these islands we could use. Maybe this one. Maybe this one? Is there a... Let me see if there's a snowman hint here. No. There's a snowman here somewhere. These two probably go here. I don't really see how it would go here, right? Okay, so let me see this real quick. How did I end up doing this? It was like this, and then it was like this, and we rolled it down and it shoved it over, and then we did that. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be this island, I don't think. Because we can't make a big raft with a small and a big log. But maybe this island? Ooh, what did I do here? I did this and rolled that in like that, and we did that. That was what we did. Okay, so is there an alternative solution that would maybe see us have the raft? I mean, I have no clue. Because this doesn't look right. Like, maybe the raft is here, and then we could get the obstacle here to push off of and go west? That doesn't look right at all. Yeah. No shot, right? I can't even line these up. That's the only hint it gives, is the original solution. Oops. And this raft, it can't really go south of here. So is it maybe not this island? Maybe it's this island? There's a small gap of 2 here. It's like maybe doable with a bridge. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, what did we end up doing? We ended up making a raft with a big and a small log here. But yeah, we did this, which was super easy. But what if we tried to go to the right? It doesn't look like you can go to the right. How do you get this big log over to the right? Not possible, right? It's just blocked off the whole place. The whole place is just blocked off. You could make a raft in this corner. That doesn't help. If I ask for a hint, oh my god, it is this island. Dude, so you can get this big log to the right? What? They're saying that you can just get to this island with one small log and this... Oh. Okay. It makes sense that it's this island. It feels like there's waste of resources on this island, but... My mind is blown. This feels like there's no way. Alright, so, I mean... It means we have to knock this over horizontally, right? Okay. So, the way we have to do it is we have to get this small log lying vertically on the ground here so that we can vault this log over this and it'll land on top of the stump. And then we can push the small log out of the way and we can shove this log into here. So how do we get this small log here, lying down vertically? Oops. I think I'm dead as soon as I get on there, right? Okay, no, like this, and then jump onto this rock, down into the corner, around here. There we go, that's it. And then roll this log here into position, launch this onto the other stump. Wow. Fuck! Wait, no, it's okay. We come down here, we roll it up, and then we roll it back down. Okay, it's fine. Whoa. Okay. So this was actually like an entire additional difficult path on the easy path that branched out afterwards. Damn. That's such good level design. They make it so that you can use an easy solution that uses extra resources to get through the easy path, but there's also a way to optimize the solution so that you efficiently use your resources and open up another path. I love that. I really love that. Alright. So, we're going here to the southwest. We're maybe trying to make a gap here or here. This looks very doable. If we could just push this tree down from the top, then we could roll this into position. Right? Can we do that? What can we do with this tree? This tree on the edge is kind of difficult. We could do that, but now we're kind of stuck. It might be this tree that ends up here, actually. now that I look at it. Like, what if we did this, right? And then this tree will knock, oh, it will knock that into the water. Like, what if we did it like this, right? And then we rolled that over, and then push that away, and then come around, and we just rolled it in. Easy! Okay, we're getting close to the final. I think if I saw correctly, if I counted correctly and I didn't miss anything, this might be the final museum exhibit that we haven't gotten to. These are small rocks. We have a big log and a small log. We want to go left. Here, or here, or here. Can't push off of that. Hey, Octoreach, how's it going? Weird. Okay. What if I move that over first? Then made this gap? And then rolled it down. Wow. Okay. I didn't consider this one at all, but that's the actual solution. Roll it down that way. Use the small log to bridge the gap between the stump and the rocks, and that allows you to get the right height to actually push the big log off the rock. So cool. Juvenile basket. Okay, I didn't get an achievement, so I feel like I must have miscounted. Juvenile basket. Despite its large size, this wire creature has been identified as the larval form of a shopping basket. Monster scientists came to this conclusion after observing it under test conditions and noting many examples of traditional toddler behavior. These included heading into a different direction than expected, continual squeaking, and a love of running downhill fast. Traditional toddler behavior, because these shopping carts are so bad. The baskets are the much more mature version of shopping carts. Okay. Nice. Zoom out. Do we see any more? Do we see any more? Oh, there is one here. There's one there. There's still a lot of cloudy islands that we haven't gotten to. But most of them don't have any exhibits left. This is the last exhibit. This is the last exhibit. How would we get to this island? It looks like from here. Almost, right? It looks like a raft from here, but we would need something to push off of here that would send us up to this island. Like, why is this here in the water? Or maybe this is like the exit. The exit uses a raft that goes this way and then lands here. I don't know. Do we see anything weird? Okay, what was this area? I need to refresh my memory every time. Hey, Octoreach. How's Gwen? Is it active anymore? Yeah, it's still active. It's still active. There's still a lot of players and queue times are short. Games are fun. Meta's good. Balance Council is pretty Russian community dominated though, but yeah, I mean, other than that, it's still very, very good. Would recommend, if you're on the fence, would recommend you try to check it out. And we're posting YouTube videos after every stream, and we've got VODs as well if you want to check those out. But the main thing I'm happy is that the meta, there's multiple decks per faction that you can use to be competitive and viable. Like even some of the decks that people say are bad, or some of the archetypes or factions that people say are kind of weak, you see like strong players like Kerpiton, Miamon, taking them to like 2650 MMR. Okay. I don't remember what I did in this area. I don't remember at all what I did in this area. So this raft came from here. Maybe even... here. Yeah, this raft might have come from here, even. Where did we construct this raft? And then we took a raft to the west and went this way. This looks like it was pretty late game, but I'm just trying to figure out how I got to this set of islands in the first place. It must have been a raft that sent us here. And maybe I like reset that raft at some point. This one. So this raft ended up coming from here. We made a raft here that went up here this way. But how do we get to this island? Seems like maybe some wasted logs here that could be used to go down. Near the lighthouse is some foggy area. Maybe there's a raft place. Oh, here you think, and then like sail down. Okay, let's look. There's this tree that's not used for some reason. You're welcome, Octoreach. Good luck if you come back. So we did the very simple thing of just going there. But there should be some use for this. Right? There should be some use for this somehow. How though? Like, okay. So we could do this. And then make a raft here that connects all three of these islands. And then we go this way. And then we can make a raft that goes south! Oh boy. Except like this isn't correct because it makes the raft on the wrong lane. Alright, let me go check the map. Just go double check the map real quick. If I am able to make a raft on this tile and sail south, it goes straight here. It actually narrowly misses this and goes straight there. So you were right. One way. That's the way to get to the island. To the last exhibit. Okay. So we knock this over first, which makes us access this bottom section and being able to push it up. And then maybe like this and roll it here, which then lets us stand it here. Oh, there we go. Let's go, baby. Reveal the Fog of War, and it is the Extinctish Violet, and we got an achievement, Data Miner. Examine every museum exhibit. Nice. Extinctish Violet. This species of violet made its home on the limestone slopes of southern England. Thanks to the predations of overzealous human botanists, this plant was officially declared extinct in 1930. Meanwhile, the violet says it is making sure human botanists are extinct, and then we'll see who has the last laugh. I feel like I'm missing some crucial piece of information to get this joke. Are violets, like, poisonous to humans or something, somehow? They're not, right? Are they? Well, human botanists are extinct. That's it? Super fishy, right? This looks super fishy. There's got to be a purpose for this extra tree here. So we could get this there. We would push it there to make another raft. That's not good. Maybe we do that before pushing this tree down. And get that there. Ooh. That's pretty good. And then we get the counterweight and we go south. Yes. A snowman! Traffic cone snowman. You made a friend. And then we go this way. And land at somewhere we've already been. Little sad. Oh wow, okay. There's like 3 rafts that come into this direction, right? This raft looks like it came from here. This raft came from like here somewhere, maybe, or maybe just from here. Maybe just this raft came from here and went this way and this way, and then we used these 2 logs to construct a raft over here and went this way, and then we knocked this back to get the shortcut, use this to go here, and then use this to make, and there's also this raft that came from like over here, and there's a small island here too. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. How do we get here? I think if we could like sail up this way and then go left. Or this could sail left. This could sail left if we could get another raft here, another obstacle here. This came from here though. Man, this is gonna be like the hardest part of the game, is like tracking where all the rafts came from. Which island it came from, what path you can take. Okay. So, all we have left are snowmen and islands. And there's so much cloud, like there's still so much fog on the map. I'm probably gonna have to end it here, and we can pick it up next time. For tomorrow I might be able to do a stream. So I'm not 100% sure, but if I do stream tomorrow, I'll try to stream some Monsters Expedition as well, because this has been so fun. But yeah, I will end it here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you as always for hanging out, watching, following, subscribing, and supporting the channel. This game has been great. Super, super good. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye, chat. Bye-bye. Take care. We're gonna raid someone who's streaming Gwent. We played them today, actually. They were the mill player. Please be kind. See you later. Bye-bye.